So the Apple event was yesterday, and Apple announced not one, not two, but 3 brand new iPhones. What's going on, guys? JSkeleton with Brandon of Gaz today, coming at you with some more tech videos for you guys on the channel. And we're going to be talking about the new iPhones because, again, like I said, there's 3 new iPhones that were announced, and we're going to talk about what's new, what's different, should you upgrade, things like that. So there's no iPhone 9, but one of the models that was announced is sort of what we imagined the 9 would be. Now, the first one that was announced was the iPhone XS. So it is called the XS. And it's basically very similar in specs on the outside as the iPhone X. It's more of an internal upgrade, kind of, like every other S upgrade. They got the new A12 Bionic chip, which will allow for a lot more processing. They were showing a new Skyrim game on it. Skyrim, I think it was called Blades, if I remember right. They had Todd from Bethesda up on there on the stage to show it off, and it looked really, really good. It looked really nice, really crisp. Honestly, it's from what I've seen in the video, at least, it almost looked like on par or getting close to the kind of visual fidelity you would see on a home console game, a modern home console gaming system like the PS4 or Xbox One. So it was pretty impressive in my opinion. Maybe not that good, but it looked really, really good. And it could do different things like AR games and things like that. But one of the things that they were talking about that will also benefit from this new chip upgrade is pictures, taking photos with the camera. And they have this new thing called Smart HDR. Basically, what it does is it takes multiple frames, in a picture, and then it'll also take kind of interframes shot at darker exposures, and it'll kind of mush them all together, take the best, the best of each frame, if you will, and again, smash it all together for the best picture quality possible. And it is very, very nice. It looked really, really impressive. At least, from my opinion. But one of the other things is that after taking the picture, this is actually really impressive in my opinion. After taking the picture, you can adjust the bokeh, which is like the field of depth, right? So you can focus more on the background and blur out the foreground, or vice versa. You can blur out the foreground or the background and focus more on the foreground. So if you're taking a picture of a subject, you can adjust the field of depth so the background is kind of more blurred out and you're more focused on the person that or the subject that you're taking a picture of. So that was very impressive. So those are just kind of a couple of things that the A12 Bionic chip can do and kind of powers with the iPhone XS. So to talk about a couple of the other upgrades, they have this new Retina display that they're calling the Super Retina display. It's a custom OLED display on the iPhone XS, and it delivers the most accurate color in the industry. It also features HDR, true blacks, and incredible contrast. And they also have another model called the iPhone XS Max, which has the largest display ever in iPhone history. So the iPhone XS has a 5.8 display, just like the 10, but the iPhone XS Max has a 6.5 display. So basically, the body of the XS Max is similar to the size of the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone 7 Plus, but because just like the iPhone 10, it takes up the screen takes up the full front of the phone. There's no bezels. Then the display is much larger than the iPhone 8 Plus and iPhone 7 Plus. Therefore, you have literally the largest iPhone display ever. Again, 6.5. It's crazy. They're saying that the glass is the most durable glass ever in a smartphone. They've made the glass more durable. They say that the glass back allows wireless charging, just like we've had with the past couple generations of iPhones. They also have a new level of water and dust resistance, which is IP68, and that rating means that iPhone XS and XS Max can withstand water up to 2 meters, which is about 6.6 feet, for approximately 30 minutes. So that's pretty awesome as well. They got advanced Face ID, so they've tweaked the Face ID to make it a little bit smoother and faster. So obviously that is a very welcome change as well. But again, most of these upgrades are internal, not really external, except for the iPhone XS Max, which again, it's a bigger phone, around the same size as the 8 Plus and 7 Plus. But again, the screen is a lot bigger because there's no bezels. It covers the whole front, right? So biggest screen ever in iPhone history. So I think the the 10s Max may be, you know, more worthwhile of an upgrade, you know, if you want a bigger phone, bigger screen. But you know, if you're going from the 10 to the 10s, again, it's going to be something you're going to have to just kind of look at the new upgrades and features in the 10s and kind of, you know, debate, is it really worth it, or should you just hold out till next year for the say 11? But there is one other option actually. There is the iPhone XR, which they announced, which is more of a more affordable, you know, 10s, if you will. So the 10R is going to be priced at $749 USD. The 10s is going to be $999 USD. And keep in mind that these are the base models, the 64 gigabyte models. If you want bigger storage, it's going to go up in price. And the iPhone XS Max is going to be about $1,199 USD. Now keep in mind, if you're in Canada, the iPhone XS Max actually goes for about $1,500, just over $1,500 bucks. So if you're in other regions, obviously, you know, you got to check with your local Apple stores and kind of see how much it's going to cost in your local regions. I'm giving you guys the USD prices, so keep that in mind as well. But so the 10R is a much affordable price point, right? It's almost $300 cheaper, you know, about $250 cheaper than the iPhone XS, USD, of course. And what's the difference? There's not a whole lot of differences between the XS and the 10R, for example. It's mainly the display. The display is an LCD on the 10R, while obviously the XS is an OLED. So if you don't really care about that, then obviously the 10R is a much better choice. The other thing is that the 10R has a single camera, while obviously the XS has the dual camera, just like the 10. So that's another thing to obviously keep in mind as well. But they say that you're still going to have features like the field of depth adjustment and things like that with the 10R. The 10R does have the A12 Bionic chip as well, so you know you're getting a lot of the same internals for the most part, but again, it's just the display is different. It has a single camera instead of dual camera, so you know it allows them to sell it for about $250 cheaper. Obviously OLED is an more expensive display than LCD, but they're saying that this LCD is the best LCD display that they've ever had in an iPhone ever. They're saying it's, you know, the most highest contrast LCD, again, compared to old iPhones. So you know, as far as LCD goes, it's probably going to be the nicest looking LCD screen, but again, it's not OLED, so it's not going to be anywhere near as beautiful and vibrant and colorful as an OLED screen would be. But again, if that's something that doesn't really bother you, then obviously the iPhone XR is a much affordable price point. You're getting, you know, the same phone basically for the most part, the same internals, A12 Bionic chip, you know, facial recognition. It looks like the XS, but again, single camera and LCD display, and it comes in multiple different colors as well. Actually, it comes in white, it comes in blue, it comes in coral, it comes in black, it comes in yellow, and it comes in red. So lots of different colors for the iPhone XR to choose from as well. So I mean, that is obviously another option. So those are the 3 iPhones that were announced at the Apple event, my friends. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of these phones. Do you guys plan to get you know, either one of them? You know, again, there's 3 different ones: the iPhone XS, the iPhone XS Max, and the iPhone XR. Again, do you guys plan to upgrade this year? Are you gonna wait it out? And if you do plan to upgrade, which phone do you plan to get? iPhone XR, iPhone XS, or iPhone XS Max? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys want to see more tech videos on the channel, let me know again by you know, leaving a comment, smashing the like button. And if you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll catch you guys very soon in another video. Like always, until then, game on.